Hi and welcome back to another training session for the Institution of Health Science in collaboration with the Cell Quicken and the Circle to Care Network. In this tutorial I'm going to be covering a few of the more technical aspects of our product. I will advise, if you have not yet watched the product presentation video on our website, to please do so before continuing with this tutorial. Then at the same time, if you have not yet watched the previous tutorials, I'd suggest for you to watch them first, as this will be a brief summary in regards to the tutorials I've done with the importance of volt and energy, signaling and frequency within the body, the sending and receiving of the frequencies then, and how we are able to balance the healing and the killing properties of the Cell Quicken device, and the importance of understanding all of this. On this tutorial I'll also touch briefly on some of the history of Dr. Rife in regards to his invention and the first electromagnetic field therapy treatment device. So the Cell Quicken device is an electromagnetic field therapy generator, and the purpose of this device is to bring about complete balance in your body from an anatomical, molecular, cellular, organ, and then functionality and system within the whole body. If your whole body's got enough energy in every single organ and system, there is no possibility for illness or disease to set in. However, should you have compromised energy levels on any of your organs or the functionality of your organ, you will allow for specific elements to then be able to take place and start taking hold of your life. So the process behind the Cell Quicken device is to treat individual sections of your body for the specific requirements needed. But at the same time, we'll take a very holistic approach and actually bring about balance throughout your whole body. Not just identifying and treating one subsection that might be causing a specific symptom in your body, but actually looking at the underlying systems that have the potential to then suffer because of the lack of effectivity of that organ or system, and also the causes for the lack of that organ's functionality or processes to happen within the body. So when looking at the Cell Quicken, it is very important to understand that the maintenance and the ability to sustain this energy level throughout the body can become a very complicated process. That's why the Cell Quicken device comes with a 10-year warranty and almost 7,000 different applications. The reason for this is not so much that our treatment is not adequate enough to actually treat, heal, prevent, and rejuvenate specific ailments or even illnesses and diseases in your body, but at the same time to take into consideration that you are constantly exposed to specific environmental factors. Environmental factors can come from various things like the food that we eat, the sugar we ingest, the types and quality of our water, air pollution, stress, the lifestyle that you lead. Living in the 21st century, everything is very fast and very high paced, and the demand on life is much higher. Also the quality sleep or the lack of sleep that we suffer in this century as well. So that's why the Cell Quicken device is the ideal component for you to use at work, at home, and even at play, because we can address all facets of life, whether it be for actual enhancement of concentration, performance, endurance, output, or if it is for the maintenance of normal bodily function to ensure that your heart, your kidney, your liver, and your lungs function optimally for you to perform throughout the day, and even for recovery, especially at night or from a specific ailment, operation, disease, or illness. At the same time, taking all of this into consideration, we can also do a preventative program for you. Should you have any pre-factors in your family or within your analysis indicating the probability of possibly having heart problems, kidney, liver, or any of the other related issues, we can start running a preventative measure for this, which means that you don't need to worry about the future, as you can start influencing the future today. With the Cell Quicken device, we do, however, also encourage that you take the time to start taking care of your body. The Cell Quicken will work irrespectively of what you do, but the results and the quality of the results and the duration of the results will definitely be influenced by your coherentness with the change of lifestyle. Remember, the Cell Quicken is a self-treatment device, and we also encourage for you to lead and live a natural and healthy lifestyle. To make this more understandable, if you think about losing weight, Even if you go to gym every single day, but you still don't eat your changing habits, it is unfair to think that you'll start losing weight. The same with anything else. If we are treating you, say for instance, for a specific lung abnormality or lung problem, but you continue on smoking as much as you've been smoking, the probability and the quality of the recovery will be slowed down or not as noticeable as a person that might actually take the steps towards working with our program. So with the Cell Quicken, it's very important to always encourage your client to take corrective measures on their side to actually encourage them to lead a healthier lifestyle. The sooner they change their lifestyle, the easier it would be for the Cell Quicken to work and the faster they'll actually reach their recovery. Talking about smoking, I'd like to mention for you that we do have an addiction program available on the Cell Quicken device for a range of different substances or chemicals. At the same time, as I mentioned with weight loss as well, we do also have a specific program geared toward assisting you in losing weight, but again, it will need to be run conjoint with a calorie controlled diet and exercise. At the same time, we can also do colds and flu, fever, headaches, and concentration for your children, building of your immunity, your vitamins, your minerals, your supplements, and everything and anything else that you use as a complementary measure in your diet to sustain a good and healthy body. I'd also like to make mention that with the use of the Cell Quicken, we will actually enhance your body's own ability to produce and retain specific minerals and elements out of your food and actually use them as they should. At the same time, also when it comes to gastrointestinal problems, we will assist your body with the correct absorption and the functionality of all of your intestines to allow you to fully utilize your food, but also to help you recover and heal from anything from constipation to IBS or maybe a food allergy that you might be suffering from. So the Cell Quicken is really an all-in-one device. But it's not just fitting in a little bit of everything everywhere. We are able to focus our treatments and ensure that we deliver on our results. It's very important for your client to always remember that client compliance is a very important aspect of making use of the Cell Quicken. As mentioned in the previous tutorials in regards to the terms of service, it is of vital importance that your client uses their initial treatment program as prescribed by the doctor should they like to receive the required results. Should your client at any time experience any sensation or discomfort while using the Cell Quicken device, it is imperative for them to make contact with the Institution of Health Science or via the Circle to Care network so we can have one of our trained professionals get in touch with them and assist them. Should it be a medical emergency, please ensure your client that they should still seek the necessary medical treatment. When your client is in the process of asking for an additional program or a revised program or potentially a new program, it is important for the client to always remember we will follow the same steps that will involve a new medical information disclaimer to be completed by the client with all of the relevant medical information. Should the client be able to also send us through the analysis as part of the Cell Quicken product offering, that would be beneficial for the full development and creation of a treatment plan going forward. It's also important to remind your client that we can do individual treatments as well as combined treatments, and it's safe for any age to use. You can even, if you like, by developing and creating your own treatment plans, even treat those pets or birds or cats in the house that live with you and roam with you as well. The application for the Cell Quicken is endless. As soon as your clients receive their delivery, it's imperative for them to watch the training DVDs and tutorials to get them fully equipped on how to use the Cell Quicken device, and should they have any queries or questions, they can feel free to contact us via the support line on the Circle to Care website.